A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, a little film called Star Wars hit theaters on May 25th, 1977. It's been exactly 40 years, and Star Wars is still feeling the Force.
Here they come.
1,062 minutes of lightsaber duels and intergalactic drama later, the space opera is arguably the most influential sci-fi franchise ever. Sorry, Star Trek, but where would we be without lines like,
Luke, I am your father.
Or, of course,
May the Force be with you. Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you.
So let's rewind to May 25th, 1977, when a filmmaker named George Lucas released a far-fetched space saga of good and evil on only 32 screens. But from there, its popularity exploded, and it went on to play in theaters for over a year.
It was amazing in the beginning when it became a hit, and it's been amazing as we've gone through the years, and the fans have always been there.
Indeed, they have. Fast forward 40 years, and Star Wars is part of cinematic history, responsible for some of the most iconic imagery in pop culture, like Darth Vader's helmet, Princess Leia's metal bikini, and Luke Skywalker's lightsaber.
You know, it's become such a fabric of our culture.
Now, the franchise hasn't been without some bumps in the road. For example, the divisive prequel trilogy, which is considered to be inferior to the original trilogy, even though Lucas himself helmed these three movies too. He sold Lucasfilm to Disney in 2012, leading to a new era for Star Wars, bringing us The Force Awakens, the first in a new sequel trilogy. The follow-up called The Last Jedi is due to hit theaters in December. As you may have seen, Vanity Fair just published a definitive preview in which we learn that the late Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia will have a lot more screen time in this film. Of course, we're also getting standalone Star Wars films, the first one being Rogue One.
They are requesting a call sign. It's, Rogue One.
As for the future of the franchise, well, we are all set until 2020, when the last of the announced films will be released. And something tells us there are still plenty more stories coming from a galaxy far, far away.
I have never written a record as good as this, ever.
Serena Ryder has found her Utopia, the long-awaited follow-up to her most acclaimed album to date, 2012's Harmony, which gave us memorable hits like this one. Ryder took an extended break after touring for Harmony, but as she tells TK, she wasn't idle during that time.
I wrote almost 100 songs for this album, and I picked the best ones that I love so much. It's kind of like a novel in that sense, where it's like, I had 3 years.
But in those 3 years, so many things can change. So how do you know what stories would be right for now and this album that you want to release?
Well, that's the thing. It's like, you want to write timeless music, you know? For me, it's like, every song that I've chosen for this record, I believe in it, and it's the truth deep, deep, deep inside of me.
Serena's new album is out tomorrow.